Well, good morning. This is Martin O'Brien with AVA Tournament Series, Real Fast Custom Baits and Midwest Fishing and Outdoors. Welcome to this tournament special event. We have Curtis McBride, the regional king, three-time defending champion, going against who? Randy Franklin. So this is going to be an interesting challenge, gentlemen. I'm going to bring you guys on. I want you to introduce yourselves. And there we go. We got everybody on here. Up in the corner, we got Mr. Curtis McBride. On the bottom half, we have Randy Franklin with it. Are you ready for this, guys? Are you ready?
Yes,
He's
sir.
really treating us to a special edition. He has a camera person.
Hey, I'm trying to do it big, man. Just out here having fun. Look, a camera person ain't good if I ain't catching no fish, man.
Well, gentlemen, introduce. I know I gave you a hell of an introduction, but go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourselves. Just a quick intro. Curtis, go for it.
My name's Curtis McBride. I'm fishing out of Colstrip, Montana. I'm from Billings, Montana. Uh, man, I love fishing. I think that's the most important thing to say.
Most definitely, most definitely. And then we have Randy Franklin. Go ahead, young
Randy,
man.
hey, Randy, man, straight out of Florida, man. Moved up here to this cold state, Wisconsin, but I love the weather here, man. I don't think I'm going back to Florida anytime soon. Maybe when I retire, but yeah, man. Actually, I got the lake to myself today too, so
Oh wow.
we'll see. I look, and honestly, I say something. I did catch a fish, but I caught it off the dock, so I couldn't
Okay.
measure it.
Uh,
So hopefully, that's not the only fish I catch today.
well, I hope not. So here's the thing. We're gonna talk about. I'm gonna kind of hit the meat to the marrow while you guys are fishing,
All right.
and I want to hear your game
Oh,
plans because what I. Uh oh. Uh oh.
Oh,
We.
snap, son!
No, no. Did he? He's got one.
get in here, girl.
Look.
Ugh.
Look at him. He's all excited.
Hey, first fish of the day, baby. Oh man. Hey, that's a beautiful fish there. We'll see how big this one is. Hey, she choked that ripple stick too, man.
And that's what you're using the ripple stick today.
Yeah, I'm actually using a June bug color here. If I can get this fish out of here, the hook out of his mouth. Hey man, that was a fun fight. Hey, so what I'm fishing right now, it can be a little bit misleading, but I'm fishing my spin cast on 8 pound Invisex. So
Okay.
sometimes those small fish feel so big, man.
Now, what was your reasoning behind going with the 8 pound? May I, if we're just curious here.
So when I first moved to Wisconsin, I struggled extremely bad with just finesse fishing, man. Coming from Florida, you're just used to power fishing, man, with for big bass, and up here it's a little bit different. So I just found it a little bit more easy to fish 8 pound tests, light tackle, and it pretty much helped me a lot. And that's one of the reasons why I created the ripple
Oh,
stick.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. We had some excitement here. Someone
oh,
was on.
snap.
Someone was on.
Curtis
Oh.
got one.
No, I wrestled it right off the hook, man.
Oh,
Now,
Oh,
this is what we're talking about, gentlemen. Action live, action fishing. So I'm sorry to interrupt, but anytime a fish is on, that's causes and reasons.
all right, but no, that's pretty much it, man. Just really staying, you know, into it and forcing myself to finesse fish because, fishing is 8 pound test. I'm not going to really be flipping because
Right.
if I'm flipping, I'm looking for a major set hook set. So I like to get this 8 pound seagull out here, which I love. Haven't had a break off yet. I mean, other than me not tying it for the winter. I mean, retying all my line after winter, but Yeah, just 8 pounds for me, man. And I fish this more than anything.
Right.
So we gonna
I do something very similar too. I'm a manually Curtis, I'm gonna check you in, okay?
All right.
All right, you're checked in.
we gonna
Um,
get this
so
girl
hey,
measured here.
show us that fish real quick before you
Oh,
measure.
Oh, no, 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 no.
No, no, no. I can't believe this, Curtis. He's gonna be first on the board with you, man. What's going
Got
on?
in my head, man. I'm losing my shit here.
This is awesome, man. I love this format. I had checked the weather for both your locations and regions, and I was talking to Curtis right before we came on, and he has some wind concerns possibly down the line here. And then I know Randy, we have thunderstorms going on in Wisconsin and lightning. So, but it looks like you got pretty clear skies, and I don't
oh,
see the treetops bending too much over there yet, Curtis.
Nah, I'm kind of back in the cove. I'm avoiding the wind here. It's going to be short lived though, because there's only so much back here to fish. So
Right.
I'm going to be having to move out here pretty quick, and that's all right. I've got some ideas. I got some
Okay.
rock points. I'm not scared to put a heavy jig on and tug it
Go
till I
for
feel
it.
some weight, and then set the hook.
Now, one thing I was going through your profile earlier today, and I noticed you use you tie in your Lowrance Hook series fish finder with your waypoints. You pre-mark them a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
With your computer. What was that? Was that Google Earth you were using, or?
Yeah. Well, I used Google Earth, and I used my Hook 7. Uh, and this map didn't have any map. It didn't have a map created for this lake, so I made one myself. I started last year, and then every time I came across something with side scan or down scan imaging that I thought would be good, it didn't matter what time of year it was for. I'd mark it and then mark it like summer rock pile or early spring flats or something. I have a list of things on here, but not necessarily as many as you might expect for the amount of time I've been out here.
Understandable.
Structure is a little hard to find, but a lot of grass too. I think these things bury up really, really deep in the grass. And be truthful, that's not one of my strong points.
Grass fishing.
Yeah, thick grass, man, where they're down in it.
oh, I think
Yeah.
my Nico hook. I mean, what came out of it? Hey, Curtis, let me ask you a question. This may sound weird, but here in Wisconsin, it's a lot of lakes that don't have any structure, and I would say majority of the lakes here don't have like I would say visible structure. Um, and like down in Florida, we got trees like a whole
Oh
forest in the
yeah.
middle of the lake. So is that one of the same things there?
Um, I feel like it. Some lakes are better than others. I guess I shouldn't say there's no structure. It's just it's not that on every it's not on every corner, and it's not always easy to find. Like you had said, you spend a lot of time searching for little boulders and such, and I don't know, lots of flats. So yeah, I do
Yeah,
struggle sometimes to find structure on a lot of the places that I fish. But when you do find it, it's like a once a day kind of thing. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go over to that log and grab a fish. Then I'm gonna go over to that
right.
rock and I'm gonna grab a fish.
I know what you mean.
Except for I missed two of those fish now, so I'm a little in the hole because of all that business.
Well, look, we know how you get down. You
Now I got 3 waypoints left over, so I'm only gonna catch 3 fish today.
hey, hey, we know how he gets
Assuming I
down,
don't miss.
Martin.
Hey, I'm trying to get to the let's see, let me view standings. Let's see what we got here.
Let me add my fish in real quick.
Okay. Because right now for Curtis, this is what it looks like. And this is what he preferred to look like.
Let's see. And it'd be my luck if that fish would have jumped off. Let's see what this is. I got just made 14.
Just made 14 inches.
Yeah.
So this is our current standings right now until our Wisconsin professional angler here, Randy Franklin, decides he wants to put that 14 on the board.
Hey, don't jinx me, man. I'm just a guy here just trying to make it.
But one of the things I wanted to let me see if I can bring it up here since we're sharing screens. I wanted to show the superhero. Our superhero pose here. You guys see the full screen there?
I can't see it, but I imagine it's funny.
Oh man.
So I just want to make sure everyone knows that these guys out here are really superheroes. So
Oh,
but let's
that's
see.
funny.
Well, and then here's the thing too. Let me see if I can find some other pictures because I really want people to see that you guys are out here fishing every day, pounding it out, and it's what makes the game what it is. Let me see.
I think I'm getting to a good area here. Uh, oh, fish on.
Fish on.
Ooh, this one nice.
Oh, I hear the little drag going there. This is going to be a challenge today, boys.
Ah,
What's going on here? Randy's
Hey,
trying to capture an early lead, Curtis.
hey, that ripple stick coming in today, baby. Wow.
Now, I'll tell you, we Randy and I, we're co-owners of Real Fast Custom Bakes, and we make this a plastic stick bait called the Ripple Stick, which is a multi-function plastic. You can Ned rig it. You can do your normal Texas. It's buoyancy when you Ned rig it. The tip or the end of the plastic just stands right up. It's a beautiful thing. It moves with the current. It's just a phenomenal plastic, and we're getting a lot of success out of it. So,
Man, that one. See, so again, this one here may be about 16, but again, fishing that small pound test it makes it for a little fun fight.
I would definitely say so.
That's it.
You kind of put the pressure on Curtis here. His catch hat is about to flip around to the other side in a minute.
Fish number 2, baby. Let's get this thing measured. Man, it's crazy because when I first got here, I saw a lot of carp jumping around and I'm thinking maybe those are bass, but nah, I kept seeing the carp. And I'm like, okay, let me just throw over here just in case. And then literally probably like a 15-inch, just half a foot out of the water trying to eat my lure. Didn't catch it though, but I think I could possibly double back and catch that fish. So this one may measure at 15. We're gonna see. She's kind of fat too.
Okay, I'm going in to prove that first fish here.
So we got, yeah, oh, not quite 15.
I'm going to a share screen real quick here.
All right.
Let's take a look at this bass, ladies and gentlemen. There's 14. Do we have 14?
Hey, that ain't good enough, man. I know how Kurt get down. He like to catch his he gonna catch 5 or 6 14. And he gonna start culling out throughout the day. Ah, I
We're
think I
here to
gotta change
set
my
that
lure.
14.
All right.
And now here's Randy's second fish. So Randy is in the lead with unverified amount of 28.75. We're about to verify this second fish.
Man, I think we need to,
Yeah.
I think I want to start making get a line going of those nails for these lures. I would say this is actually one of the first time I actually have started fishing wacky rig style.
Well, my friend, you are on the board. This is one of the almost a similar situation from the last tournament for Curtis. Uh, I took the lead right off the bat, but then I lost the lead right off the bat.
Hey, don't put me in your situation, man.
Oh, I'm not putting you in my situation,
Leave
but
that for yourself.
that's the typical fisherman's superstition, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
But look, let me I'm gonna solo in Mr. Curtis because his head is down. He's in the box. You hear the rattling.
Oh,
I'm definitely in the box, man. I'm reformatting my entire gameplay here. Change
Oh,
code.
okay, okay. Let me see what's going on. Look like a little swim jig that went by the screen there.
So so now we're gonna haul buns to the other side of the lake is what we're gonna do.
I
So put
understand.
your seatbelt on. We're hauling.
All right, we're in action. We're in movement. Gotta love this game. Gotta love it.
see. So my situation is I'm trying to catch as many fish as I can because uh, that weather may change on me in about 2 hours.
Okay.
So I may have to just go back to the launch and wait it out. So
So now this for Randy, for you, it's a challenge of time and weather. So you got to get in as many fish as possible before the considered weather comes in and slaps you, right?
correct. So I
And-
haven't even fished shallow yet. I'm probably about maybe 75 to 100 yards away from the shoreline,
Okay.
and it's the grass is probably pretty much almost to the top, and I'm fishing 7 foot of water right now. So I'm really just trying to get it in and drop this lure within those pockets.
And you got Curtis over here getting some exercise in because we have to change the game plan sometimes, and that's what fishing is about. You just never know. You may go in with a particular game plan, but all of a sudden, weather conditions, um, the feed available, you know, what you may see structure wise, water temps, all that may change your whole dynamic of your plan.
I'm kind of getting to the point to like, where do I want to go to the opening of that river there and try to catch them, or should I stay here and just keep working these edges? Kind of torn in between it.
Well, you know the golden rule. as the tournament judge, I can't really give advice, but I can say this: why leave fish to find fish?
Right.
So, Curtis, I know. Have you had the opportunity to use those ripple sticks yet?
He probably can't hear.
Nah.
Man, it is really nice out here for the time.
Yeah, the weather conditions changed dramatically. At 5 this morning, it was black skies, thunder, rain, all in the south east of Wisconsin. So
Hey, man, I gotta give a shout out to my girl, man. She is she's the trooper, man. She's not one of those early birds. She likes to sleep in, and
she
she was up at 3:45 today, man.
go ahead. See, that's a trooper right there. 100%.
Oh man, see, look, I know bass fishing is not like bluegill fishing. It may take you 20 or 30 casts before you get your next bite, but I just want to run to that other point right at the mouth of that river. So we'll see.
Well, I wanted to go through here and look at this wonderful thing. Look at this tournament advertisement. AVA Fishing Curtis, AVA Big Bass record holder of 19.5 inches versus Randy. What a heck of an advertisement there.
Now, this could be one of the situations to where he just having a good day, just not even worried. And come main event next weekend,
Mhm.
it's on.
As you see, Curtis is fishing in this blue area, blue region, and Randy's fishing here in the purple region. But here, look at this. This is a beautiful thing there. Curtis holding a pack of real fast custom baits, ripple sticks.
Hey,
Superman, Batman, the local hero.
uh,
Let's see what else we got here.
we got a lot of commotion going on out here. Can't tell if it's pike or not. Not pike, but
Pike, get him!
no,
Uh-oh.
man.
Curtis is on.
All of the pike. I got two already. I thought about measuring one in to see if I could catch a DQ right off the go.
One of these days we might have to have a tournament that includes pike. That would be
uh,
interesting.
when I fished that Bassmaster event,
Uh-huh.
lacrosse, they did do one. I think they did one on Friday in practice,
Nice.
and it was crazy, man. I think it was 130 people fishing, and I think about 45 people got in that pike event.
Nice.
It was
I can the
pretty
weather
funny.
that is funny. The weather is pretty damn nice out there, guys. I mean, I see nice, clear, shiny water, slick. So is anyone considering doing top water today? Or is it too late in the game?
I don't think it's ever too late, but I abandoned it because of the wind.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if I get desperate, I'll throw a buzz bait all over the place. I'll throw it in a tree if I have to.
Absolutely.
uh, this may sound weird, but I am not a top water guy anymore. Yeah, in
You're
Florida
not.
all day, but here it's just I feel like I'm mentally conditioned to freaking finesse fish like all day, dog. But don't get it twisted. I will fish top water, but I don't think I will be changing to that anytime soon.
Oh, hold on. You know what? I have to apologize. I have Shane Pulver. He's watching us on Twitch. That's my nephew. Now, he comes from a family of anglers too. Welcome, Shane. And he was commenting back earlier when we were talking about your line, your 8 pound test, and he says that's all he uses too.
Nice.
So
Is he here in Wisconsin?
yeah, he's up in Shawano, Wisconsin.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
looking forward.
Now I would say this now. It is under certain circumstances. So again, if I'm fishing a lake that is known for pretty decent sized bass, a lot of cover, I won't fish it because I'm not fishing my 8 pound test in any cover.
Right.
You should today.
No, I would say no heavy cover like lily pads or stuff like that. I'm fishing, I'll fish the edges of them, but I'm fishing mainly rock structures and um, weed beds and stuff like that.
Let me see here.
I don't know. You know what? This stuff is almost looking too good not to throw top water.
Top water and cover. You're gonna throw a scum frog in the lily pads.
Probably you know what?
You should be throwing that Ish Monroe Fat Mech Daddy Frog.
Let's see. You know what?
That
I don't even own a frog.
what?
Not at all, man. If
What
I'm
is it all
throwing the
stick
cover,
bait?
nah, I would be throwing. I got some crawl baits and stuff in here, but I'm just kind of stuck in this grass. But I'll be throwing like a top water like a fluke or something like that,
Oh, okay.
or maybe a swim crawl, something like that. We'll see.
Oh, busy.
Man, this is awesome, man. I wish I could. I know one thing, and we're going to be participating in these tournaments a little more often because I just love this side of it.
Right. I'm trying to work up my girl's broadcasting skills, and maybe she can do everything. All right, there we go. Man, it's nice out here. Man, it's too many lily pads for me to not even just throw one time. Yeah, we can get.
So this is a beautiful thing. So, Shane, I know you're watching right now for Twitch, but this is a tournament series that we're hoping to expand not only from kayak to bank to boat. So there will be an opportunity for you to actually go against someone in Wisconsin or within your region or multiple regions. So we're trying to open this format of fishing to everyone. We're not trying to replace anyone or any other tournament series. We're just doing our own thing.
Uh-oh. Top water, baby.
Oh, Randy Franklin gets a top water.
Stuck in the grass.
You better paddle over there. What's going on here?
She gone.
You lost
Damn
her?
it. Yeah.
Were you
You
using
know
your
what? The
spinning
hook.
setup?
Nah, I'm using my Daiwa bait
Okay.
caster.
All right, your beefy stick.
The hook never was exposed, so let's see if we can go back in there.
Well, you know that top water, before you set the hook, give it a second or two.
Oh man, I hate missing. See, that's you know what? I ain't gonna say that because you kind of need to give yourself a chance top water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Well, you have a general idea of what's working right now.
It is extremely weedy right here.
Now, Randy, do you mind sharing what lake you're on today?
Yeah, I'm fishing Moth Lake. So this is one of those. So I love using Google Maps to find different lakes,
Hmm.
and one of the things I look for, especially here in Wisconsin, is lakes that don't have any houses on them. And a lot of the times, those lakes are going to be in your northern areas.
True, true.
So this lake I'm fishing is called Moth Lake, and it's a connection between the Milwaukee River.
Oh, nice.
So there's a possibility that I could catch a smallmouth today.
Oh, yeah, definitely, definitely. Especially if they're in post spawn right now.
Yeah,
Right. Well, for I think Wisconsin, we're right in the middle of spawn and post spawn.
right.
So, what about yourself, Curtis? You mind sharing what I know? I know you spoke of it earlier, so that's kind of a redundant question. But can you name the lake that you're on today?
Castle Rock.
Castle Rock. So now
Yeah,
you fish this lake. Yeah. Well, we talked about you pre-mapping and doing waypoints in Google Earth, and that you've
yeah,
done most of the mapping for that lake yourself.
yeah. Using the Lowrance, what is it? G whatever.
Yeah.
I forget.
Is that
Um,
that go live or
yeah,
uh
yeah. Genesis
yeah,
Live. That's it. That's it.
yep. Genesis Live, yep. Now I know one thing. I think all three of us are Lawrence guys. So that kind of I'm finding for myself, I've always been a Lawrence person. Something about it is just the ease of use, setup, compatibility. I think Lawrence just does it all.
Man, see, y'all got me throwing this during top water, and I get stuck throwing it. Ah, I'm getting old, man. I don't like cranking like that.
Did he just say that really?
I like to stick to slow styles of fishing.
Uh, Keep cranking. You can go home and put some icy hot or some Bengay on that thing.
Right. You
uh,
know what's funny about that, Curtis? Hey, look, see my wrist? That's the reeling hand too. It's one thing if it was the casting hand, I could probably be out there today, but I can't reel, I can't grab anything. It sucks.
Well, I can't catch anything.
Well, that soon shall pass, my friend.
Oh man, I need to quit missing fish. That's what I need to do.
all right, we're going back to the
You might have to do what Randy did and bring a camera person.
oh, oh, drag is
Oh,
not set. Come on.
what's the number one thing you always check? See, okay, ladies and gentlemen that are watching, this is a constant reminder no matter how skilled you are, no matter how long you're fishing, you don't forget to check your settings on your rod and reel combos. Things like that happen.
That was definitely number three right there.
It was.
That's
And
two fish I missed.
yeah, we don't want a third one on camera now, do we?
Hey, it could be pike though.
Well, that's one fish I know you don't particularly care for, but I love the northern pike.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Curtis is on the move again. I am so envious of you guys right now.
Hey, how you think I felt when you was fishing last time? No, I think
This,
I'd enjoy just watching Curtis take you down.
well, yeah, you know what? See,
Oh man, it was just chasing me.
you
Gosh.
we I had the probably some of the worst conditions ever fishing I've ever had. But I
Right.
tell you one thing, thank God there's time for redemption.
It is.
what I like to do is we could get Lucia to be our anchor person. The three of us fish against each other.
Right, that'll be cool. Man, I just had
And
one come right up to the top here.
probably Robert too. Robert and Luke, Whetstone.
Yeah,
If, get a few other people. We're gonna push hard on the advertising side. Um, this is basically what we've been doing. Is hey, it's word of mouth. Get out there. We put a little advertising out there, but I think again we had talked about the goals for 2022 and how hard we're going to push to make this bigger and better.
right. Man, I just missed the fish.
And I'd really like to compliment Lucia on her being out there with you. I know you gave her a compliment earlier, but that's hanging tough. Good job, Lucia.
Whew, fun.
Now, what type of waters are you looking at right now, Curtis?
As far as
Oh,
conditions, we're at 72 degrees, and I'm fishing along a dam edge, so bunches of
Okay.
rocks.
Okay, a lot of rip rock rocks and okay.
Hoping to
ooh,
find some angry fish that are just hanging out here trying to eat.
I
they're
hear you.
getting extremely aggressive right here, right now.
I need the sort of fish that I don't have to set the hook on, because clearly I'm not responsible enough to handle that. There we go.
Oh, one on. Curtis,
Good.
we're gonna
That's a
wait till
good.
it's in the boat. We're gonna wait till it's in the boat.
Oh shit! I lost my net. Oh, okay. It's only good because it's the first one.
Curtis has one fish in the boat.
See what I'm saying?
Nice, nice. That's what we're talking about. The game can change any minute, can it, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Now, Randy, we've noticed that that's the third fish you've lost on a hook set.
Yeah.
So,
I
what?
mean, they're blowing up at it, but that last one I definitely didn't have my drag set. But a lot of times when I'm working this 8 pound test, I will release a drag like immediately, depending on the size of the fish.
Right, right. Now, what do you think you can do differently to change your hook set ratio?
Wait for the fish to actually bite it.
Now, if you were able to see Curtis, the smile on his face, then now that a little bit of that pressure's off.
With this big old 13 and a half incher.
Hey, 13 and a half, it still puts you on the board.
Super giant.
That's a good thing.
Man, I feel like turning around and giving a shot at those fish again because I never actually hooked them.
Bad news, this one doesn't cull, guys. That's right. I have a live well full of fish unsubmitted.
He might.
Ooh, that's a bad photo.
Let's see here. I might have to refresh here. Let me refresh because Curtis.
Oh, I minimized to
Yeah, he's probably gonna take a picture of his fish, Martin. Is that a fish? Yep.
I think I lost Curtis for here. Still have him. Got one on?
Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah, Curtis is probably taking a picture of his fish.
Oh yeah, duh. Forgot about that.
Hey,
Oh, that
that's
looks like
number
a
three.
nice size one.
That's number three, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This challenge is on just from the net. That's got to be at least 16.
Ripple Stick is busting it today, bro.
Oh, hold on. Let's pull it out. Now I say 15, 25, 15 and a quarter. Let's see.
Man, what an awesome fish there. So now I'm actually moved from fishing like 4 foot of water. I'm fishing about 10 foot deep right now. And I caught that fish exactly where I figured I would, right in the mouth of that river. So we're gonna get this bad boy measured, and we're going right back at him.
And that's the mentality you gotta have. Get right back in the game.
Oh man, I moved way offshore.
You're way off.
Yeah, main lake in it.
She's not even 15. Get out of here.
What? It looked at
Yeah.
least 15.
You got to stretch that thing, man.
All right. Let's refresh the Tourney X dashboard. Curtis with 13.5. I'm going to share the screen here as we approve this particular.
All right, I got to do that again.
I definitely suggest it because
All right, so that one there is another 14.75.
14.75. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Curtis just missed a hit there.
That may have been a rock. Hook sets are free.
Yes, they are, and worth it. Let's take a look at Curtis's fish.
Oh, I don't even think I. Hey, can you check that last submission? I don't even think I submitted the fish.
Oh, dude.
I think I just put the number in.
All right. Let me see here. We're just checking. 13.5. Nice fish, Curtis.
You know what?
We'll take that any day of the week.
We gonna get us out a spinner bait, and
Uh-oh. He's pulling out the weapon.
we gonna get out a spinner bait. Change something here. Kind of working up an anxiety about all this right here.
All right. Now I see Randy's third fish here, 14. So we're on Curtis. Unofficially, Randy has 43.5 inches. You're at 13.5.
Cool.
So I again, I don't even know if I actually submitted the picture.
You
So
did actually.
I did.
You are checking that now.
All right, cool.
And I'm letting the audience see. We're gonna
Find me a couple of them 20s. That'll close the gap real quick.
Yeah, we know.
Oh,
we know what
yeah.
he does.
Yeah, we know about the 20s. Oh, that just barely.
Uh-oh.
14.75.
Got another one, baby.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's trying to put the pressure on you, Curtis.
Oh, this. Oh, man. That ripple stick busting today, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get it done.
Hey. This may touch 15. May touch 15.
May touch 15, but hey, you can win by what? A mile or a half inch. Doesn't matter, does it?
You got that one on camera?
We are currently watching it.
Hey, let's go, man.
So, Curtis is starting to feel the pressure of the fight today, or lack thereof.
Hey, you know what? I have been studying him for three weeks in a row.
Right.
I haven't even moved close enough to bigger bass yet.
Well, you know, previous experiences with Curtis, he has a tendency to start pulling out those 18s out of nowhere, and you know, 19 and 19 and a half. They just pop up. I don't know how.
Man, oh, this one is not freaking 15 either.
Ooh.
Yeah, you hear Curtis like, yeah, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's very disappointed.
All right.
This is awesome, guys. I mean, I'm having a
Well,
blast.
at least I know what I can call out as a 1475.
Getting a little windy there.
Yeah, it's starting to pick up.
Is that on your end, Randy?
Yeah, that's on my end. All right. Let's see. Get back in here, man. So I got 4 fish on the board. I need one more.
So I'm checking the Twitch view, and that looks amazingly good. That is beautiful. This was an excellent format to rock and roll with. I'm so proud of you guys participating.
Ooh, bro.
You know,
Thank you for doing this too.
I'm also checking the YouTube feed.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we catching fish.
Right.
You just don't worry about catching fish.
The YouTube feed is beautiful. Perfect, guys.
So what we did for this match, we actually just paid $10 a piece. Tourney X, of course, takes 5. So we're basically just making $5, but it ain't even about the money. It's just about being out here having fun. And another thing too, the main event is Saturday, so I would say I would rather take Saturday than today. Man, it seemed like they're stacked up right at the mouth of this river here.
Oh man, I wish I could find some fish stacked up anywhere.
You know what? It was pretty hot a few days in a row here, and now it seems like I'd assume cooler water is flowing through here, so
Yeah.
they may just be camped up in there.
The shoot, what was it? Monday here was 102, and then Tuesday was 108.
Wow. That's just freaking hot.
Yeah, that was unacceptable.
No. That's when you take the home air conditioner and put it in the back of the truck cab.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's ridiculous. I would, that heat. That's why I like Wisconsin. Woo. And the
Yeah,
crazy thing is, you're more north than we are, but you're west. So you get that. I mean, you guys have some beautiful weather, though.
Yeah, it's nice. Just those were over average days. It's not supposed to happen.
Right. So here's a question for both of you. Since we're on the board here, what do you think is going to take the win today? I'm thinking
uh,
80 inches.
Late
no,
ladder 85 or better.
yeah, I would say at least 85. We know how Curtis get down.
Yeah, yeah, but you're no shortstopper yourself.
Let's see.
That's my goal. Every event, any event is a minimum of 85 minutes.
Yeah, that'll easily get you a top 5. Maybe out of 30 people, possibly a top 10 and 50 plus.
Yeah, I did a bunch of the initially before I found AVA. In fact, that's kind of a funny story in itself. I was doing like a lot of the month long kind of charity events,
Right.
and I had it in my mind that it was a nationwide thing. So unless I was getting 100 inches, I wasn't competing.
Yeah.
So I went out and I spent, oh man, it must have been 10 days, April in total. And I managed to get to like 96 inches or something.
Hmm.
Right.
And that was, that was pretty crazy. But I had decided after a while that 85 was the number that I always wanted to shoot
Right.
for and call after. And when I initially got into AVA, I was rather confused. I didn't read it correctly. I thought it was just like a regular kind of tournament series. And then when it finally came down and the opponents were put up on the board, I was like, oh my God, this is a 1-versus-1 competition. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that. But
Man,
it turned out super cool. It's very unique and it's been a whole lot of fun. Different strategy, different game. So it's really fun to play.
Absolutely. I think. Uh-oh. Randy
Dang.
got another one. Are you still using the ripple stick?
definitely.
That's the bait to go to. It's funny because that's
Holy
like I
shit,
told.
this is a fucking big ass walleye. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen. I have never caught a walleye before. Holy shit. Can I keep this?
You got another leg
Wow, this is a
pigeon.
beautiful walleye, bro.
Well, here's the deal. 24
I have
inches.
never I have never caught a walleye. Oh my gosh.
What?
Look at this big ass fish. Dude, I have never caught a walleye. Holy shit.
Language.
Oh, shit.
Man. Dude. Oh man, this would be some good eating. I don't know what I should do. Should I release this fish?
What? That's. I mean, it's not going to keep all day while you're on the water.
Yeah.
Think about
Oh man.
Measure
I'm
it out.
scared to touch this thing.
Just grab it like a normal fish. Just watch the teeth.
Woo, it seems like, man, this is a walleye. This is my first time ever catching a walleye, bro.
And you got
Man.
it on camera. How beautiful
Wow.
is that?
Man, that's awesome.
Now we have another viewer off of the YouTube. I sound like an old man. The YouTube. No, I was going to say the YouTube channel.
Hey, why did this walleye just bite my ripple stick? That's kind of weird.
Because they will do
He's
that.
hungry.
Oh, man, so that I asked y'all a question. I said, should I keep it? I'm going to release this one.
That's a smart call. Well, here's what my thing is.
So,
if I keep walleye, it's only going to be between like 19 to 22 inches, 23.
right.
Anything after that, I throw back.
So I have heard that walleye are extremely good to eat, and I actually have never had any fresh. But
It's amazing.
I'm gonna the teeth here are freaking whoa. Oh gosh, you know how much I hate touching fish.
Grab it by the tail and belly.
Oh man.
Use your pliers.
Ooh.
You can stick your fingers in the gills, just don't let it go all the way to the teeth. That's all.
Hey,
there you go.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My first walleye, a big baby. Ooh.
All right. Good job. Good job.
Hey, let's get a quick measurement on this fish.
Oh, just okay. You can do that. Look at him.
Oh.
You got the pressure on. I'm not sure who's joining us on YouTube, but say hello.
Oh, 21 inches, baby.
Now that would have been lovely if it would have been a bass, but a 21-inch a walleye, that's a good eater. That is a good eater.
We got to go.
I got to snap a picture with this one here.
Well, let's put it like this. The next opportunity we have to go walleye fishing, I'll fillet them up. I know my friend Mark Brook, the guy I went fishing with in Green Bay for walleye fishing. Man, the way he fillets the walleye, it's fast, quick, and you get nothing but meat.
Hey, man, today it has already been phenomenal prior to me catching that walleye, dog. But for all the viewers, please excuse my language. I know everybody understands how it is to catch your first of anything. Again, I am from Florida, so we don't have walleye down there. But yeah,
Right.
that was awesome there, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What a day. What a day from Randy
Man, I
Franklin
was I was
Jr.
I was thinking that was gonna be a nice bass there, and I'm like, hold on, this is not a bass.
Curtis is trying to get on the board with a second fish today.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and retie my line because those teeth were pretty sharp.
This is an amazing day, guys. An
This
amazing.
one dying. That was a nice fish there, man.
Well, again, for those who are just joining, this is AVA Angler versus Angler Tournament Series. This is what I call the call out, ball out challenge. Curtis McBride has been a three-time regional champion. Uh, also, he's the big bass leader with 19.5 inches for the entire tournament series. Um, so last weekend, or I should say the last tournament weekend, I had called Curtis out because you know what? He needed a challenge. Um, Unfortunately, the challenge was accepted and I lost. Not a happy camper, but that's okay. So that kind of spurred Randy Franklin to get out here and put the challenge out. And obviously, the challenge is working in his favor as we speak this time. We've got
Now,
Curtis with a little pressure with 13.5 inches. Randy has a total right now of
now,
43 and a half.
just to remind everybody, this is a pre-event. This is not the main event, so I want to make that clear. Man,
and
I
right
just caught a walleye, yo.
and
Almost
right
blasted
now,
right over my fishing spot. Wasn't paying attention.
are you serious?
Yeah. Hey man, I was cooking at a solid 5 mile an hour.
Now, are you pedal or motor?
Pedal.
Okay, okay. Now, since you guys are, I mean, we're both, all three of us are pretty mobile on the water. Would you say the addition to pedal and motor changed the way we kayak fish?
Uh, be real truthful with you from my standpoint. Honestly, I don't know a lot about it. This is like a year and a half I've been doing this.
Wow. Ooh.
You know, I started last year when I
Hmm.
bought the kayak, and I spent most of the year trying to figure out how to use it and what I could do, limitations, how to be safe in it, and
Right,
then, damn, this year was the first year that I kind of got heavy about it. So I'm a little inexperienced in kayaks in general.
right. But it sounds like you started out with the right set of tools, though.
Yeah,
So,
I think
Yeah,
so.
he actually, what I started off in a um I started off in a Moken, and it didn't have the option for a pedal drive or anything, and I didn't have any knowledge on kayak fishing. And one of the guys told me, he said, "Hey, you want to get you a kayak that is going to at least give you that option to switch the pedal or a trolling motor." And I wish I would have done that to the beginning and actually just spent the good money because I ended up getting another kayak right
right
away.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You
see,
know, when I was I guess younger, not necessarily a kid, but you remember like the Hank Parker Mirage kayak and whatnot, and he was always promo it and cruise and go where other anglers can't. That was kind of a thing for me. I really liked it, but of course it was when I was that young, it was out of my price range. And then when I decided I wanted to try something different like kayak fishing, I typed the Hank Parker Mirage into the Google search, and the Hobie kayak was the first thing that came up. So it's the same
Uh,
idea. I guess it's just kind of changed over the years. So that's how I ended
wow,
up in what I'm in.
right.
that's an interesting fact note by itself. I might want to research that and see if that's where the concept came from. Like for me, my first adventure in the kayak fishing, I was 9. I was living in Minnesota, and one of my buddies, we uh we found a fiberglass kayak, a wood frame fiberglass kayak in his garage when he moved in there. So we fixed it up, fiberglassed all the holes in it over again, and that sucker leaked like a running faucet. But it was a sit-in because at that time no one ever thought of the concept of sit on top. But yeah, that was my first experience in kayak fishing, and that was like probably late '70s, and that says a lot. And did that for a couple years, then stopped and went to boat fishing and bank fishing. And then I didn't get back into kayak fishing until about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Um, I had an interesting thing that brought me back to that, which was I worked for the county here in Milwaukee, and they came into our office one day and said, "Hey, we no longer need you guys."
Right.
So I was laid off. I had a nice severance package, so I decided to start fishing hard again, and I went out and bought a what was that? The Muskie Angler 10, and bought
Right.
that for like $200. Got out. It was something to get out on the water with, and I was having fun with it, but it just wasn't big enough. So then I went with the Empire or Third Coast Empire 120, which is that big tank that I have now. And
Right.
that and Randy's seen my kayak. It is a tank. You know,
Yeah, but it's
it,
I like the kayaks having that, nice stable platform. I
oh
would say
yeah,
one thing. So I actually really love my kayak because I can do a lot with it, with a lot to it for a really cheap price.
right.
But when it comes to actually measuring fish, I would really love to sit my catch board flat,
Yeah. Well, I
because
mean, yeah,
that
that's the benefit of having that 37-inch wide base.
oh man,
You guys are missing fish here.
dude, that walleye was just oh man, that's gonna stick with me forever, man. I know I dropped a lot of bad words there, but hopefully people
Well,
can understand.
I think, yeah, if it's your first of what of the of species, yeah, we all get a little excited, definitely. So, I mean, we're all anglers, so it is excusable. Now, let me tell you a story about Randy. So, we were fishing the Milwaukee River one time, and he hooked into this. That was a brown trout or was it a king? I can't remember.
And you probably know better than I do.
I believe it was a big brown, and we were on that river. That was a 30-minute. Took 30 minutes to bring that bad boy in. He was running like crazy. You know, Randy was using bass fishing gear at that time. So it was a heck of a fight. I'm paddling all over the river, trying to head the fish off so it doesn't run so far. And Randy will tell you from experience, he says that he will never want to catch one of those again.
I don't know. It sounds weird. A lot of people like, man, I like catching big fish, and I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of used to that living in Florida, and it's not that fun, man. Sometimes it is, but I mean, even imagine people deep sea fishing. You know, you catch one marlin, you done,
Yeah, that's a heck of a fight.
or a tuna, or accidentally catch a dolphin or something like that.
Hmm.
Oh man, that walleye there, man, that set the stage for me.
Definitely. That made your
Ah,
day, didn't it?
yeah, it did.
So just so you know, Angler versus Angler Tournament Series is also sponsored by Real Fast Custom Baits, Midwest Fishing and Outdoors. So this platform is just it's an amazing format and platform that our goal was to take the everyday angler that doesn't always want to compete in the larger tournament series, and try to make it easier to go one-on-one, which this format definitely does work. I think it brings the best out of every angler when they participate in this format of angler versus angler tournament series. So if you want to check us out, we're on Facebook, Angler versus Angler. You can also reach us through Real Fast Custom Baits on Instagram and Facebook. And oh, there is a third access to us, and that's of course my social media platform, which is Midwest Fishing and Outdoors. That's on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So check us out, sign up, participate. The best type of money is taking the money from someone that you know you can beat.
Hey man, I need number 5 here soon.
What you talking about, number 5?
I, uh,
I gotta
I
get my 5th fish so I can go try to catch me some bigger one.
So you can go sit down and eat a sandwich?
You know what? I actually ate one this morning. Everything was closed when I left, so like I gotta eat something.
Did you? There it is. Man, you just love that 1475, don't you?
Ooh, that was a rock. That was a rock, man. Got excited.
A rock could do it to you.
I feel like I'm struggling with this wind. I can't be sure that I'm going to blame it on the wind. Don't worry about it. I'm blaming it on the wind.
Well, you know, I had that same experience the last time you and I competed against each other. So the wind is definite.
Man, that walleye was awesome, man. Gosh.
Get home, they'll be like, "Did you catch any fish?" I'm like, well, no, you know, there was wind, the barometric pressure was all wrong, watercolor was crooked.
That's how I felt the last time. I'm telling you, no lie. So, not to put any additional pressure on you, Curtis, but right now, Randy has 4 fish, 3 at 14.75 inches, 1 at 14 inches, for a total of 58.25 inches, 58 and a quarter. Right now, your standings are 13 and a half with 1 fish on the board, Curtis.
And I'm missing plenty. Heck yeah.
He's gonna start catching them soon. Watch. That's why I'm trying to catch my 5th one.
You know, interestingly, it reminds me, I guess, of one of my favorite stories. I was fishing the TBF, and I guess because of whatever going on in Montana, I actually drove to North Dakota to fish their event over there. And but I didn't keep missing fish like this. So I drove over there, and you know, Kahlua, it's a tough lake, man. If you catch like, I think I ended with 6 pounds. It's a crazy lake because first of all, the fish are cookie cutters. Secondly, they only allow you a 3 fish limit and no cull in North Dakota.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
weird.
it was wild. So I had went over there and I was with this fella, and you know, at the beginning of the day, he was all jacked up and real crazy about everything, just real excited. I was mostly normal, just kept fishing, and we went the whole day. You know, it was 7 hours. We didn't catch any fish. And then towards the end of the day there, he's like laying in the bottom of the boat and listening to his headphones and screwing around with his trolling motor. And he's like, "Oh, day's over, man. Day's over. We're not going to catch any fish." I'm like, "Man, I ain't giving up. I paid $150 to get into this thing."
Right.
So I kept fishing, and then it got down to the last 15 minutes of the event, and he's like, "Well, we got to get back to the launch, so about 5 more minutes." And no joke, man, in that 5 minutes, I filled the live well with the fish that I needed to make the North Dakota State TBF team. And as soon as I
Nice.
was catching fish, that guy got out of the bottom of the boat. He's ready to go. Well, it was already too late. I mean, that's just the way I see it. So in a matter of minutes, anything can change.
Right. That's why I'm staying humble. I need at least 5.
And we
See how
know
he just gave us that nice, wonderful stories, like saying, "Hey, yeah, you might got 4 fish right now, but."
I'm pretty sure most of us have read Ike Anelli's book and his little, you know, his big catch line, "Never give up." That's
Right.
pretty monumental advice.
Agreed. Agreed. And that's the mental challenge about fishing. It's that mental tenacity to keep pushing yourself to move forward.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Man,
we're gonna have adversity, and then like Brian Latimer says, adversity is dope.
right.
It's there's a reason why we do this sport. Well,
I just lost my rock pile.
there's a ticker update for those still watching.
Man, it seemed like the bike got real hot for me for a second there, and it just made a U-turn on me.
I gotta zero in on the rock pile again.
I literally haven't fished too shallow at all today. I've been kind of staying around 10 to 5 foot of water. I think that's a fish. No, that's not a fish. Ugh. I'll say one thing fishing with like fishing you know how you what's that style you use the O-ring on? So that I guess that's like a Nico rig style.
Oh yeah, with the I can't even think right now. But
Or fishing anything that is not Texas rig, I would say you get those false reeds, man. You setting the hook and everything.
yeah, and with that Invinzex you're using, it's pretty sensitive line.
Yeah.
That's that if I'm using any fluoro, that's the one I would use. Other than
This
that, I'm a braid guy.
No, I thought that was a fish. Man, it's been an awesome day, man.
Well, let's continue it, gentlemen. I think I might let you guys get. How long do you want to do the broadcast here?
Hey,
'Cause
this is fine here, man. We can continue to fish and maybe another hour from now.
I'll do a checkup, check in, see how
Yeah.
everything's going. I really I like this. Oh,
Before I
wait.
go, oh no. He said before he go, Curtis got a fish.
He had a
no.
nice little hit. It looked like, unless it was the rocks again.
Uh,
But
yeah, another hour from here would be fine.
I'll check in with you guys, give you some time to concentrate and focus.
All right, I'm gonna go try to find some bigger fish, man.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I'd say how about I'll check in with you guys about 10:30?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
bro.
Again, thank you for all who have joined. This is Angler versus Angler, the Call Out Ball Out Challenge series. And we have three-time king of the region, Curtis McBride, fishing against Randy Franklin Jr. of Real Fast Custom Baits. Randy is in the lead with 58.25 inches, four fish on the board. Curtis with one fish on the board at 13.5 inches. Just going to see what happens in the next 2 hours with Touch Base again. Angler versus Angler series, sponsored by Real Fast Custom Baits. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for all who have joined. We'll see you in 2 and 2. Feel like Chuck Willery.
All right, man. See you then.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, brother. All right.